I hope you are fine. Me too, I'm fine. Guys, let's look at this question and I read it. Determine the average sine series given the function. So this is what we are going to do, guys. And we are going to look for this sine series, and it is a average. Guys, I have already drawn the diagram here, as you can see, because guys we are looking at x here, that is between 0, x and pi over 2, and again 0 between pi over 2 and that is and pi, like that. So this is what we are looking for, guys, as you can see here. So as I have done, I've gone here and put my 0 there for x. If you put 0 there, you will get 0. If you put here pi over 2 and you put pi over 2 there, you get pi over 2. And therefore, guys, I was able to draw that, which is now this point, that is 0, 0, and pi over 2, and pi over 2, that is another point. So I had to draw that straight line. Then from there, we have 0. This is 0 from pi over 2 to pi. So I had to join those lines, and that is what I formed. Now, guys, because this is a average sine series, guys, we now need to extend it to make it a sine series. So what we do, guys, is that we look at this. If it goes on this side, guys, it becomes a cosine series and it shall be even. For the sine series, it's supposed to be f minus x. This one gives us minus fx, like that. That is the function that is used for sine series. And so, guys, if we want to find our negative pi over 2 here and positive pi over 2, this is not positive but negative, we shall come and put our pi over 2. If we put pi over 2 here, it will become negative pi over 2. So it will be this point along that line. Coming to this other side, it shall be negative pi over 2, and this one now also gives us pi over 2. So this one, negative pi over 2, that is negative pi over 2 that side, and this side we shall also have negative pi over 2. So this one is going to be at this point. So, guys, we draw that. So, guys, we can now extend that figure so that it looks something like that, guys. So this is what we are going to have now, guys, as our series from negative pi to pi. And so this is what we are going to work with. And the equation for that, guys, are as shown. So, guys, now we come and integrate from 0 to pi. So if we do that, guys, we find that this is going to give us 0. So we are only going to integrate from here to here, because this one gives us 0. So we shall have Bn equals to, instead of integrating from 0 to pi, we shall say from 0 to pi over 2. From 0 to pi all over 2. This one gives us now the fx is the x, is actually the x, this x, because this is the x. So we shall write now x and then sine n x, like that. Guys, that from there we employ what we call integration by parts. So this one we can call it, this one we have the dx here. So we employ integration by parts. So this one is u, and this one we call it dv. Guys, so that we don't take a lot of time, I can do that and then I show you. So guys, this is how I have done it. I have used integration by parts, whereby now u is this and this one is supposed now to be v. This one is v. Guys, this is v. So I correct that. That is v. And then here we have the v and the du. So guys, this is how now it's supposed to be. So like that, guys, you have u, v, and then here we have, remember that this minus, guys, is for cos. So that cos is what now causes this one to turn to positive. So instead of negative integral of v du, now guys, it comes to positive. And this is our v from this. And then here we have, from that we have 1 and dx. So guys, after doing that, this is what I have gotten. So my bn is going to be like that. Guys, the next thing I'm going to do is now to say b1. For b1, this is where n is equals to 1. For b1, n equals to 1. We are going to have, it is going to be 2 all over pi. For this cos, that is cos 90, that is pi over 2 is cos 90. This one becomes 0. So here we are going to have 0 plus, for sin 90 is going to be 1. So here we are going to have 1. And for n, of course, is supposed to be 1 squared. So guys, we are going to have something like that for that. I can write it or I can leave it like that. Let's go now to n over 2. N equals to 2. For n equals to 2, guys, we are going to have this is going to be now, the sign is now going to be 0. This is going to be 0 because we are going to have sine 180. Or this one now becomes 1. That is, this one becomes 1. So it's actually negative 1. So negative 1 and negative 1, then this one becomes 2 over pi. Because of this negative, this one now becomes 1. Or this other one is supposed to be, of course, it's going to have, this 2 is going to be there, like that. And this one is going to be 0. So guys, we are going to have like that. Coming to b3, that is n equals to 3. This one now is going to be, that is 3 over 2 is 1.5 times 1.5, that is 3 over 2 times 180 gives 270. Cos 270 becomes 0. So we are going to have 2 over pi. Then we have 0. Then for sine 270, it gives us negative 1. So we are going to have negative 1, and this one is now going to be 3 squared, which is 9. So guys, we are going to have like that. We can even go to b equals to 4. This is n equals to 4. For this, we are going to have 2 all over pi. We find out now cos 4 over 2 is cos 360. This now gives us 1. So we are going to have 1 there. So we shall have negative pi all over now 2. But guys, we have this is supposed to be 4. So we are going to have 4 there, like that. And guys, we can also check, because for the one that we have here, we still need to have a pi. The pi is supposed to be there. So this one still has a pi. I forgot to put a pi there. So this one comes like that. The other, that is sine 360. That one, it will give us 0. So guys, we are going to have that. And so now guys, we come and now evaluate our series. So guys, before I write that, I'll still need to go back to B2 where we have n equals to 2. So here we are going to have n equals to 2, which is, this is the 2 we had written here, but we did not write this 2. So guys, we still have this 2. So for that, guys, now I am okay. So let's now go to writing the series. So we'll have fx now will be equal to, we have the bn. The equation is supposed to be like this, guys. That is from n equals to 1 to infinity. Then we have the bn sine nx. So guys, let's follow that. So we are going to have fx equals to, then we write the first bn, which is now 2 pi. That was 2 pi. We factor out the 2 pi, guys, so we do not have to write the 2 pi's always. So from there, that is the b1. We shall have now sine x plus, we go to b2. For b2, we have 1 all over 4 pi over 4. But now since we have these guys, we are going to write here pi all over, this is what we have there inside, pi all over 4, then sine 2x, then we go ahead, this one is now minus, this is going to give us now 1 over 9 sine 3x. Here we have, let me use another pen, sine 3x, like that. And finally we have minus, now we write this, that is minus pi all over 8, minus pi all over 8 sine 4x. Guys, we can continue on and on for that matter. So that is our series, guys. Thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.